Hey there, this is Digikun, and this is Dream Daddy, the Dad Dating Simulator, Part 2. So last video when I was editing it, I kind of realized that I was trying to get through too many things, because here's the thing, when I'm trying to make videos like this, I don't want to make it into like a 20-part series, because I don't upload very often, and they certainly aren't very exciting, so I try to make them, as much content as possible, like 45, 50-minute videos, and I'm looking back. The first video was really boring, and I was trying to rush through it too quickly. I wasn't taking my time to actually appreciate this game, because the game itself is like literally no gameplay. It's just about the story and the characters, and I can't just like, plow through it like I do with like One Shot or like Night in the Woods. So it's like, I'm going to try. Slow down a bit. Take my time. Appreciate the people in this game. Try to really connect, because that's what this game is about. So I also try and cut down the time on these two. Like I'll try to make it like 30-minute videos instead of like just 50-minute slogs. So yeah. Anyway, enough of my ramblings. Let's get to the game. So last we left off, Amanda, our daughter, was kicking us out of the house. That's right. She kicked us out of the house because she was having a sleepover, because we're a dad, and so we're just automatically the most uncool thing in the world. And we have to find out what to do from here, because I'm assuming we're just meeting all the other dads until we actually pick a path to choose, who do we want to actually date. So, wow, I really didn't think this plan through yet. Let's go this way. Cool. Okay. We're marching. We're marching in the direction of the game. Any game, really. Yeah, that's right. What game are you going to, Dad? The game. That ball sports ball game. You know what I mean. In the distance, could it be? A big burned-out neon sign hangs above the tiny dive bar. Jim and Kim's, huh? Alright, that'll do. Huh. I don't go to bars very often. Well, I don't drink at all. Because like half a glass of anything is enough to make me barf, actually. It's not a big... The bar is small and dimly lit. The crack of pool balls sound in the back as patrons laugh and joke. A string of multicolored Christmas lights hover above the bartender. I can't tell if he's Jim or Kim. I pull up a seat at the bar. What'll it be? One beer, please. Just generic drink. Sure thing, boss. The bartender slides me an ice-cold beer. I take a sip and enjoy the refreshing taste. Say, are you Jim or Kim? I'm Neil. Oh. I guess being presumptuous. I awkwardly turn my attention to the game, which is playing on one of the TVs on the wall. As luck would have it, my team of preference is not only playing, but is currently in the lead, which is always a good thing. I have no preferences for anything, so... The brightly colored mascot, which is some kind of animal, does cartwheels. I love how generic this is also. Silently cheer on my favorite team, hoping that I don't get into any confrontational arguments with a fan of the opposing team. Several people in this bar are wearing the distinctive colors of the team I dislike, although I believe from their demeanor that, like me, the passion for their team is all in good fun. That's a dangerous assumption to have. Some people are just rabid wild animals. Oh. A middle-aged woman holding a nearly empty wine glass sidles up to the bar and sits uncomfortably close to me. It's like, hey, this is a daddy simulator, not a mommy simulator. What game do you think you're in? Hey, sailor. Oh, hello.
Hey.
Good to see fresh meat in here. I'm Mary. Come here often. Oh, no. I actually just moved to this part of town today. I'm Digi, by the way. Why do you look like a vampire? Just like... No, like literally, you just look like you're drinking blood right now, and your skin, probably not a healthy tone. I'm just gonna say it. Are you watching the game? Well, what other game would I be watching? I mean, geez. Yeah, my preferred team is in the lead. If they keep this up, they'll win the game with ease.
Hey, sailor.
Oh, I love that team. You know, that sports ball team that I've definitely heard of, and I'm a super fan of that sports guy, you know, the one in that thing. And also, I love that game. I love someone who knows their way around ball. Hey, you know, I mean, depends on your kind of experience. I'm getting the impression that she's a little drunk. Buy a gal a drink? I think not. Maybe some other time. Suit yourself, sailor. I'll get another hunk of a man to buy me free drinks. Why is that a thing, by the way? Just like, hey, would you mind buying me a drink? It's not like I'm poor or anything. Anyway, it's not like I have a tab that's like $100 over. Mary saunters off, setting her sights on the newest bar patron to enter. I happily watch the game over another beer. The game has gotten close in terms of points, a little too close than what I'm comfortable with. After a particularly skilled player scores a number of points for the other team, putting them in the lead, I hear an affirmative grunt from another man at the bar. Like, literally, this is so generic. Like, this could be every game except golf. This literally is just every game except golf. Go team. Oh, hi, Mr. Man. It's the brooding man from the coffee spoon. He sits alone, sipping whiskey and watching the game as well. Enjoying the game? I am now that we're winning. Oh, we must be rooting for different teams. In my opinion, my team is far superior. Okay, Werewolf Man. I have to disagree with that. Based on our win-loss record, I'd say that my team is superior. That's where you're wrong, since as it stands right now, my team is beating yours. My dick is bigger. My dick is bigger. Rah! Anyway, the conversation ends there. We both go back to silently rooting for our respective teams. The game is close, with both sides playing their hardest to win. But in the end, my team prevails. Quiet cheers ripple through the bar. Quiet cheers. We're totally into this. I raise a respectful glass at the man drinking whiskey. He raises his in response. An unspoken truce is formed between us based on mutual love for the game. You know, that one. He motions to the bartender, who pours 2 glasses of whiskey. The man slides one over to me. The name's Robert. Thank you also for sliding out of my camera view. I can't quite control that. I'm not that good of a YouTuber yet. I don't have no control over cameras. The name's Robert. Thanks, I'm Digi. You must be new here. Mary already hit on you? Yeah. Robert chuckles. She's a peach. Well, you picked the best bar in town. As slimy as it is, you'll never find a better spot than Jim and Kim's. Is there actually a Jim or Kim that runs this place? No, that'd be Neil. Neil waves from across the bar. Good guy, Neil. Not enough Neils in this world. Like, as a name, or, like, what? Okay. You a whiskey fella or a beer fella? Beer, but I'll drink most things. You know, soda and milk. Creamer. I actually do drink creamer sometimes, just by itself. It's like... You like shots? I like shots. I love shots. Ooh, shots fired! I mean, again, if we're staying true to me as a person. Oh, is that not a... Yeah. Is that a negative reaction? Black balls shooting out of... Never mind, I'm gonna leave that. Anyway, well, that's gonna be a problem. Robert nods to Neil, who serves up 2 shots of whiskey, hands one to me.
Oh.
Here's to your health. We take the shots. The whiskey burns going down, but I try my hardest to look tough. Wait, I think this is what making friends is. Is this what making friends is? Is this bonding? Friendship. It's so weird. Okay, Digi, this guy's out of my league. I'm out of my friend league, but I think if I play my cards right, we'll be pals in no time. Compliment the cool leather jacket, his rugged his steamy eyes, and that perfectly coiffed hair of his. Compliment his hand tattoo. In my experience, you know, tattoos generally tend to be like very personal things for people, so taking notice of that is always. I like your tattoo. What does it mean? Apparently not with this guy. Wait, it's a reminder. I wait for him to elaborate, but it seems like he's done talking. Man, this guy is mysterious and cool. Well, apparently I know which one I'm not going for, because I've already gotten on this guy's bad side twice.
Hey.
Ooh, way cooler than I am, at least. Robert signals to the bartender for another round. What are you doing here tonight? My daughter kicked me out of the house, running from my problems, trying to make friends. Running from my problem. Nah, my daughter kicked me out of the house. Not like forever. She was having a sleepover with her friends. Family type, huh? Single dad. He gets up. Be right back. Gotta powder my nose. Never seen Robert this talkative. He must like you. I guess so. Really? Because I don't think I made very good first impressions. I gotta admit that Robert has a gruff charm to him. If a guy like that thinks I'm cool, then I really must be. Robert comes back from the bathroom and grabs his leather jacket. I'm gonna go home. You heading my way? Yeah, sure. You know, why not? I guess. I don't even get a choice. Robert and I leave the bar and find ourselves walking in the same direction.
Hi.
I live in this cul-de-sac down the way. Does everybody live there? Me too. We just finished unpacking today. Great place to be. Good neighbors. Well, some of them. Who's that? We get to Robert's house, which is just a few houses away from mine. We stop and he turns to me. I don't kiss and tell, did you? Oh, really? What kind of deets are you leaving out here? So are we doing this or what? What? You know, do you want to come inside or not? A wave of realization rushes over me. I blush. Oh. Should I? What? You know what? Let's be adventurous. Let's see what Robert has in store for us. Well, I don't see why not. That sounded smoother in my head. Let's do it. Oh, well, hold on now, buddy boy. I follow him up to the door. He fumbles with his keys for a second and unlocks the door, leading me inside. The moment the door closes behind us, he pushes me up against the wall and kisses me, grabbing my hips. Okay. I didn't think... Well, I guess... What else kind of direction did I think this was gonna go? Like... well... Come on. Robert takes my hand and leads me up the stairs and into what I assume is his bedroom, but it's so dark that I can't see anything but Robert's intense expression. He kisses me again and I can hear him shucking off his jacket. I clumsily take off mine too. His hand roams down my chest and suddenly he's tugging at my... I should probably... Not PG friendly. I mean, I guess I should have assumed that going into a dating simulator. I mean, that's literally the only kind of direction this can go. Again, not sure what exactly I was expecting, but, you know, yeah, gonna have to put a warning sign on the title. I don't normally do this. Yeah, no, for real. Do you want to stop? I guess, yeah. Actually, I should probably get going. Robert steps back. Alright, I think I'm gonna head home. Sorry. Nah, it's cool. It's not me, no, it's not. No, see, this is what I'm talking about. I'm the worst person. Oh my god. I head home, my head still spinning with the anxiety of turning Robert down. The sight of the couch helps me compartmentalize, though, and before I know it, I'm having dreams about my teeth falling out. Hi. I woke up to a text from an unknown number. Rise and shine, early bird. Still want to work out? This is Craig, BTW. Holy crap, it's 6 a.m.? Who does 6 a.m. anymore? Without realizing it, I drift back to sleep. Oops, I must have winked back out. I checked my phone again. Hey, bud, still want to get your swole on? I'm ready to tear up the track. Hit me up. God, the last thing I want to do right now is work out. But it is Craig. I do want to catch up. You know what, because lately, and this is not of my own volition, similar situation, it is not of my own volition. I have friends right now that are, kind of forcing me to go to the gym. So, and in the gym, it is a good way to make friends. So it's like, it is, in that way. I guess, yeah, sure. You know, especially if it's with an old friend. Like, it's nice to just hang out. Hey, my man, I need a few minutes to wake up, but let's meet in 20. After a few seconds, another text comes in. Sure thing, meet me at the gym. Why is the capitalized? Like, it's the gym. Like, the one. The only, I don't know. I have no jokes to make. I stretch and my bones creak. I gotta stop falling asleep on the couch. I throw off my blanket and... Hey, wait, I don't remember falling asleep with a blanket. Amanda must have tucked me in after I fell asleep. Bless that child. I reluctantly brush my teeth, throw on the only clothes I own that are even kind of gym appropriate, and head out. The neighborhood is quiet and serene this early in the morning. Birds chirp and the grass is still wet with dew. Surprisingly, the gym is pretty crowded. I spot Craig standing out front, stretching. Of course. He spots me and waves enthusiastically. Oh. Hey, bro. Good morning. Hey, good to see you, man. I'm definitely not as pumped as he is. Maybe I should have had some coffee before I left. You ready to kick some butt? Yeah! Funny enough, my gym friends are not this enthusiastic. Gotta stay posy, dude. With your help, I am. Help! This is it. This is how I die. I'll be alright, dude. We'll ease you into it. Hey. We head into the gym and I'm immediately intimidated. All of these people look like they could break me in half, and it seems like Craig is friends with all of them. Oh. He high-fives and finger guns all the cool jocks in the room. They look like they could, and would, steal my lunch money to spend on protein shakes. Oh. Come on, bud, let's warm up. We head over to the treadmills and start walking. Okay, I can walk. Walking is good. This is a decent place to be walking. So, I know we're on treadmills. Yes. And those over there are ellipticals. Oh. Very good. What is all this other stuff? Craig laughs. Whoa. They may look a little scary, but I guarantee that all of them serve a specific purpose for building muscle mass. I watch as a dude in a muscle tee flexes a muscle I didn't know existed on a machine. I think I was once used to process grain into flour. What is that? And why is that guy doing that to himself? That's a good question. What do you think he's doing? Training to crush people's skulls between his thighs, like sparrow's egg. Using a medieval torture device, praying to some sort of pain god. Using a medieval torture device. There's a tiny man in there, right? And he did something that the court found unfavorable, and now that muscular dude is doling out justice in the form of pain. What? Nice. Oh no, Craig is turning up the speed. I better do the same. How long have you been doing the buff thing? A couple years. And what do you do when you're not dadding or working or buffing? Oh, I coach my twin softball team. That still counts as dadding and buffing. I keep busy. What do you do for fun? I love learning. I try to live my life as close to a Jimmy Buffett song. I check out my hotbot now. I don't even know what a Jimmy Buffett song is, so I guess the only answer for me. I try to educate myself about the world around me. I'm like a sponge for knowledge, soaking up all the intellectual content. You know, history, the paranormal, wilderness, survival, aliens, mostly those things. So you watch the History Channel too, huh? Yes. Oh, okay, great, I got eggplants again. Just that's a positive? We're jogging now. Oh god, we're jogging now. I look over to Craig. Quag. I can spell I can pronounce my owls. Who hasn't even broken a sweat. How is he doing this so effortlessly? I'm dying. I can feel my life force draining through every orifice of my body. Hey, remember when my fish died in college? No, I don't like this story. Oh my god, he is really bumping up the speed again. I guess I better do it too. Oh, this is fast. This is very fast. When we were at the party, and you vowed to make me feel better, you told me to create a distraction, so of course I do a sick kickstand and get everyone cheering. And then I try to steal a fish from a fish tank at the party with my bare hands, like an idiot! And then you drop the fish and it's flopping around and you panic, so you run up to me post-kick and post-kick stand with a dying dirty fish in your hands that you scooped up off the ground, and you're yelling at me that we have to leave. So we're running out of that frat party with a fish and trying to give it mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. And we get him home and get him into a bowl of water, but the prognosis was grim. And the next day, he's alive and well. They never did catch the great fish thieves of Grand Ridge. What are you talking about? And they never will. We are the great fish thieves. I shoot off the end of the treadmill and crash into a wall. Jesus, that hurts. Dude, bro, are you okay? Craig offers me a hand and looks over for injuries. I'm fantastic. I managed to stand up and rub my neck. Doesn't hurt now, but I'm sure it'll later. Oh. You don't have to push yourself like that. Always know your limits. Well, I think I might call our gym adventures here. Yeah, sure? Yeah. Oh. Alright, well, here, I brought you this. Craig hands me a shaker bottle full of thick green liquid. I stare at it with what must be apparent distaste. Oh. It's a protein shake, bro. Oh. Thank you. He wants me to drink it. Oh boy, here goes. I take a small sip. It's actually delicious. That is a blatant lie. Protein shakes are the worst. Wow, this is really good. No, they're not. And good for you. It's my special recipe. I'm pretty proud of it. Let me know if you ever want to work out again. Maybe you can try running around the neighborhood if treadmills aren't your speed. No pun intended, bro. Good one. Well, I'm gonna go out and put ice on this everything. I'll see you around. Yeah. I leave the gym feeling ashamed. Craig used to order delivery from the pizza place across the street from our dorm, and now he can run circles around me. Literally. Man, I really gotta do work on this dad bod. I get home and lie down on the couch. It hurts to move. Oh god, I'm so old. No, it's very accurate to experiences after the gym. Believe me. Oh no, I must have fallen asleep. What time is it? Shoot, it's 3:55. Wow. I'm supposed to be at Amanda's school in 5 minutes. I frantically put on some clean clothes, apply a generous amount of deodorant, and run out the door. Never give up. Never remember. Never surrender. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I feel pretty haggard after not brushing my teeth or showering, but hopefully nobody will notice. I check my watch and I'm relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? Spot a youth standing at his locker and approaching for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? Hi, edgelord McEdgeface. The youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavy-lined eyes. Dude. Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting. Mr. Who? Mr. Vega. I don't know. Have you tried the exit? Oh, okay, wise guy. Gonna help me out or not? Fine. Up those stairs and to the left. Can't miss him. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth set me on a wild goose chase. I was about to say, if you're pretty sure it's 103 or 108, I'm like... I get back to where that low-rent Gerard Way is standing. Okay, low-rent Gerard Way. Fully ready to give him a piece of my mind when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker. Lucian, don't you have a third period to get to? Fine, Mr. Vega. Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool. You must be Digi. this period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back? Mr. Vega leads me in and I take a seat in one of the comically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this. Well, I mean, for me, that shouldn't be a problem. Alright, where were we? Now, who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrative in J.D. Stellinger's Catcher in the Rye? Yes, Colin. Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. The whole class erupts in laughter. I'm sorry, like, who acts like this? Like, I don't know, maybe your high school experience was slightly different from mine, but like, jeez. Alright, everybody, very funny, Colin. Please sit down. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings. All the students immediately get up and make a break for the meeting. Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook. They're not going to do it. Nobody is listening. Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs. Middle schoolers, right? Oh, this is middle school. That's not better. At all, actually. Don't you teach high schoolers? Both, you know, budget cuts. Wow, what school has middle and high schoolers? That's really not good. Wow. Thanks so much for coming in. No problem, Mr. Vega. Please, call me Hugo. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. Has she been stealing hamsters? Or committing late arson? What's going on? Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I'd normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda was always sharing everything with me. It hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong. I don't know. I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? We just moved, she's fine, she has a tendency to bottle things up. Yeah, I mean, well, we just moved recently, but it was only to the other side of town, and Amanda was more excited about it than I was. See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance. If she keeps heading down this road, I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on a scholarship that she clearly deserves. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo. Anytime. On my way out, I stop, thinking for a moment. I turn to Hugo. Hey, Hugo? Yes. They ever catch that right? Yeah, yes. I'm so glad I made that joke. You know, that was a decision that I totally would have done. I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force for positivity in my life, especially after we lost her father. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home. And maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. I pull up to the carpool and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. So, did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes. So you talked about Mario Batali the whole time? It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Sure thing. We can make something at home. Let's go to the mall food court. Shut up, phone. We can make something at home. Cool, I think with our powers combined, we can throw together a gourmet meal worthy of the food channel. I don't know about that, but I can promise you it'll at least be edible. That's the spirit. Shut up, phone! God. Yeah. That's the spirit. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay. But also sometimes it's good to have parents' perspective, because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations. And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? No, that would not be a surprise to me. Like, gee. What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vegas said you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine. Pop's senioritis and all that. I thought you liked Mr. Vegas' class. That's fine. He's fine. We pull up to a stoplight and I, Amanda. She's still texting. Just, I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything. Uh-huh. Yeah, got it, Dad. Yeah. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. Yeah, I mean, as teenagers are weird. Like, as much as you want to be able to trust them and to do, you know, have them talk to you about everything, sometimes it's just not possible. Like, they want to be able to do things on their own at that age. Certainly was true for me. I heard Emma R is going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yep. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school? Yep. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? It's a... I don't think you'd get it. Okay. Who you texting? Noah. Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yep. Do you... like... Noah? What? No! Dad! Ugh! I can't believe you would... Every parent would, believe me. Dad! I mean, jeez. Why would you... Ugh. It's just gross. Sorry, just asking. Jeez. Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. Okay. Jeez. Ugh. This is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation is over. Ooh, boy. Well, I've gone on for a little bit longer than I honestly thought. Like, just time flies when you play this game for some reason. So, hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope I'm not being boring or just, like, incoherent, I guess. And, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you want. Buy this game, because it's a really fun game. It's really well written. And, again, I'm not quite sure who I want to go for yet. I think I kind of closed the door on Robert, though, so that's... But, yeah, so hope you guys catch me next time in the next video stuff.